Hey all, welcome to the first real episode of that Big D&D Energy. Without all of the character creating mess. If you listen to the previous episode, great. If not, no worries. This one just has a bunch of good, wholesome traps and killing in this one, which I'm sure you'll enjoy a lot more. So without further ado... So, you want to hear an epic story, do you? One wrought with action, heroism, betrayal, and a little romance, possibly? Very well. The world of Callisto. Each of the 14 nations in Callisto seem to prosper as best it can solely on its own. However, it is well known throughout the land the 5 factions are what keep everything afloat and bound together. For the most part, people try to mind their own and stay out of each other's way. But after the war between the elves broke out in the west, things have never been the same. Okay, stop. I'm so sorry. This is the best I could come up with, but am I wrong in saying that every horrible thing starts in the west with any story? Tell me one story you've ever heard that the problem doesn't start in the west, right? And I'm not saying it's like a social commentary or anything you know what? Nope. Sorry. I'm sorry. Keep going. Well, there was a large sum of gold to be made from the war in elves, whether it be manufacturing weapons or selling supplies. Something was not quite right. The world was changing. Something was amiss. What unknowing heroes would venture forth to solve this unknown dilemma?
My name's Candyman. I'm a hit first, ask questions later type of guy. You look at me wrong, expect a swift hit right in the jaw. I'll destroy you and your friends, all while holding a lager of beer in my hand that won't drop a damn sip. I'm half elfish, half whatever the hell I choose. I grew up in a town called Tejas, where I was raised by my mother because my father was killed right in front of me when I was 5 years old, right after my baby sister was born. From then on, I became the man of the family. I work hard, fight hard, and drink a whole lot harder. I've been traveling the roads of Callisto for over 3 years now, with my father's sword, shield, and trusty longbow that I don't mess with, ever. I'm trying to find the man who killed my father to bring justice to my family. I kick ass and take names later. And after I whoop everyone's ass, I'm gonna look for the nearest tavern to drown myself with my freshest lager. Don't mess with me or my family. Or like the old scripture says, you're done, sucker. Yeehaw, motherfuckers. Yeehaw.
My name is Eros Eladrin, and I'm a wizard. My name is derived from the Greek meaning of the god of love, because my parents had a somewhat forbidden romance that I was the result of. I was born in Feywild, which is the de facto land of that race of elves, to an elf mother and a human father. My father was a Tetherian warrior with a very strong knowledge of the arcane. My mother was a good-natured elf that stayed mostly to herself and within her own land, but unfortunately she was gullible and easily swayed to use her magic for whomever asked, be it good or bad. It wasn't until I was an adolescent that I was allowed to leave Feywild and attend to an apprenticeship for wizardry by following a wandering Tetherian wizard around West Farron. I grew bored with this wizard, and my silver lining came when the wizard was tragically murdered in an ambush because he knew orcish intel he was attempting to deliver to their enemies. I attended to the body of this old wizard, and in turn, I became a wizard by inheriting his staff. Due to this sudden elevation, I was also gifted a quarterstaff. I seek to find the meaning in this wizarding. I don't know much about it yet. My apprenticeship was cut short after all, and I'm still quite young to hold the title. I hope that this adventure can bring more meaning to me, as well as help those that I find in need.
The name's Flint Frostbeard. I'm a hill dwarf, cleric, by accident. As a young dwarf, I lived among my brothers in the village. I don't remember the name. However, I wasn't very popular and I was picked on a lot. When I turned 50, I left home to make my own way in the world. For most of my young adult life, I was dirt poor. I worked a variety of odd jobs and made just enough to afford a decent place to sleep. My last job was working as an apprentice to a blacksmith by the name of Schmitty. Schmitty the Smith. He was an asshole. Not too bright either. He made me work long hours and gave me just enough money to afford just enough to survive after I paid off my rent. I hated that son of a bitch. Anyway, one day I decided enough is enough, and I threw down my apron and I said, I quit, asshole! I bought myself a little sailboat with the little money I had left, and I set sail for a new land. That was a pretty dumb thing to do, considering I don't know how to sail a damn boat. That time alone brought a lot of clarity to me. I realized I hate everyone. So, when my ship inevitably was wrecked, I thought to myself, Self, this is the miracle you've been waiting for. You're shipwrecked on unfamiliar land with no way to get home. So I wandered off into the woods and built myself a little home out of a tree. Anyway, I was quite content with my hermit lifestyle up until one of the gods up there struck me with lightning and said,
Go to the temple and become a cleric. The people need healing. There's a pandemic.
I don't know if you've ever been struck by lightning, but it kinda scares the shit out of you. Now, up until that point, I wasn't truly a believer in all of this religious mumbo-jumbo, but one strike of lightning and bam! I uprooted my whole life and went to go find the nearest fucking temple. Now, that's a long story by itself, so we'll just leave it at I found a temple. I walked right up to the big arched doorway, walked up to the priest and said, I don't know why the hell I'm here other than one of those sons of a bitches up there just threw a goddamn lightning bolt at my head. Anyway, long story short, now I'm a cleric, so I can heal people during this damn pandemic. But only because some asshole up there threw a lightning bolt at my head.
My name is Nezran. They say that power corrupts, and that absolute power corrupts. Well, I'm not one for speaking platitudes. Does that surprise you, little mortal? An angelic Azamar with corruption in his veins. No matter. Come, let me educate you. Nezran, a devout follower of the simple lesson that might equals right. Extremes in this world cannot be allowed to go unchecked. Good and evil must have balance. Nezran desires power to help correct the wrongs of the world and to establish control over both the forces of light and dark. And he'll do anything to accomplish it. Once Nezran was a servant of the light, an acolyte to a warlock in an army of celestial power. One day, while studying a tomb wreathed in dark energies, something terrible happened. Hunted by his former brothers, Nezran swore to master a new path. His past is haunted, his present rife with turmoil, and his future unknown. Bonded to an infernal known simply as the Fiend, theirs is a complicated relationship. His bond has corrupted him. Veins blackened, skin white as a snow-covered corpse, and his eyes, they seethe breath with the poison of the 9 hells themselves. Oh, but he's still quite handsome. Just a perk of being part angel.
Now that all that somber stuff's out of the way and you've met all of our players, let's get to the podcast. Welcome to that Big D&D Energy. All right.
Aaron, I made a mistake.
What did you...
The metronome was on, so mine's like 2 beats too slow to
God
start.
Damn it.
Do you want to start
Okay.
again?
No, we're not starting again. This is happening. Okay. Welcome back to that Big D&D Energy. I'm your host, Aaron Mann, joined here by Dustin Sutliff.
Yo. It's D&D nerd shit.
We talked about this. You introduce your character.
My name's Candyman. That's who I am.
Oh, there it is.
I'm the Candyman.
As the Candyman can.
Nah, man, we don't sing that shit here. Shut the fuck up.
You can punch a man that says that shit to
Someone
me.
says that to
makes
me
me
and
so
they sing
horny.
that Candyman song to me. I'll punch them straight in the mouth, and I'll take a beer, and I'll chug it down their fucking gullet. And then we don't know what's coming back out after that.
God, I'm like only getting more turned on.
Well, and then we're also joined by Wesley Van Hoosen.
Hi there, my name's Elos Eladrine. Am I going to do the accent?
Yeah, you gotta. I
Hi
mean, unless
there.
you want to choose something different.
I don't know. I'm from
feel it
down
out.
under.
Like I said, you've got multiple different episodes to figure this out. You got to feel for it.
I gotta feel it.
Good. And then we are also joined by Allison Mann.
Hi, my name is Flint Frostbeard, and I'm only here because someone threw a goddamn lightning bolt at my head.
I love that. We worked very hard on this. I just want
I
everyone
can
to be
tell
aware.
there's been a noticeable improvement from the last
Absolutely.
Thank you!
So, do you guys remember what happened last time?
Why don't you give us a little
Vaguely.
refresher there, D&D master?
Okay, cool. No, I'll give that to you. I'm going to explain to you guys what happened last time, very briefly, is you guys got a job from this local dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker, because that is the most stereotypical dwarf name I've ever heard in my life.
Sounds like
And-
a Garth Brooks alter ego.
Yeah, a little bit, actually. We should do another podcast on that. But you guys got this job from Gundren Rockseeker to deliver some supplies for a bigger job. He wouldn't explain to you what the bigger job was. He just said, bring supplies from point A to point B. I will pay you, and then I will explain to you what the next steps are. And if you'd like to join me, you'll never have to work again. So that kind of rung with you a bell with you guys, saying like, oh man, I could definitely use some money right now, depending on wherever you guys came from specifically. And then he was also accompanied by his side henchman, whose name is Malik Kid.
Malik Baldwin.
Malik Baldwin. Nope. Yep, we're doing that now. It's Malik Baldwin. I like that enough.
Yes.
We're keeping it. It's canon.
Malik Baldwin? I slept with him once.
Oh, man. That must have been a wild night. All right. So that's kind of what happened last week. And then you guys were traveling along the road down to Phandalin from Neverwinter, where you're supposed to deliver the supplies in Phandalin. And you ran into an ambush after seeing some dead horses on the road.
Shot them motherfuckers
You
in the eye
defeated-
with my arrow. That's what I
Yeah,
did.
you blew them right. Yeah, their head exploded, basically, is what you did. First hit, but yeah, you shot an arrow straight through his face. And then you managed to ward off the goblin ambush that came upon you guys. And you discovered, through investigation, that the horses and the cart that you ran into on the road were Gundren and Malik's. So you know that they were ambushed by goblins as well, but they did not fare as well as you guys. So you decided to hide the carts in some brush and trees and follow the tracks of where you think they might have taken Gundren and Malik. So you are walking through the woods, and then you start to come upon a very large cave. There is water flowing out of the cave, and as you look further in, it is a little bit harder to see. So you will have to do some investigation. Now, this is another thing that I'm wondering for each of you. Depending on your race, you should have something called dark vision. Do each of you have dark vision?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I see it. Dark vision 60 feet.
Yeah.
As you guys are walking up the hill and you find the mouth of this cave, you spot the tracks leading into the cave. So, I mean, to the right of that, you see a tree clearing, and then to the left, you see the mouth of the cave. What do you do?
We go into the cave. I go right towards the cave entrance.
Now, wait just a diddly dad darn second here. Are we really going into the cave right this second?
Look, Prospector, we're going in.
Wesley, was that in your character voice?
Look, Prospector, we're going in.
Oh, shit. So we're supposed to do all of this in character voice?
Absolutely.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
No, you did great.
No, that was... No,
oh, that wasn't
that's
like
me.
Okay.
That was just me. Personally, I think we should probably investigate.
Oh, okay.
Dustin, are you still storming toward the cave entrance?
Yeah, I'm going right towards the entrance of that cave.
Well,
Yeah,
fuck. This
that.
moron is gonna get us killed.
Mate, I don't know. He has a pretty nice shot.
No, okay, so are you
We're
going to follow
playing
him?
with it. Yes. Yes.
All right, so you guys move to the entrance of the cave here, and it looks like you can barely make it out, but there are two different directions that you can go here. You see a path veering off to the right, and then you can further continue up the river, but you also notice to the side of it kind of a walkway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can choose to go to the right or continue up the river.
We're gonna go to the. I would like to go to the right of the river. River.
Okay,
Be...
just leading the party, huh?
Well, it looks like someone needs to take charge right here, and I'm getting tired of waiting for these stupid ass answers. We're gonna run up in there.
Personally, I think we should take the path. If we're gonna march into danger, we might as well march into it effectively.
You know what I say to
I
Danger?
think
I tell
that-
Danger to fuck off. That's what I tell Danger.
I feel very third party.
You,
So-
sir, are a moron.
Oh, no. Don't fight. I can't take
Dustin,
it.
Are you gonna let it talk to you like that?
I don't pay attention to bullshit.
Are you just gonna keep walking?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm going in here,
All right.
and I'm gonna go right there.
So Candyman just decides he's gonna keep going to the right. He starts to walk up the steps here, and you start to see in view as you're walking up the steps what look to be some bedrolls and a fireplace that is out. But as you keep walking, you start to hear a very low growl, and you look off to the right, and you notice some cages that are currently holding wolves, what look to be quite large wolves, but they are caged up.
All right.
Further back into the room, you see kind of a giant, steep passage upward, but it looks like over the years this passage has been worn down, so it'd be very hard to travel up.
Well, I think
What do you do?
What the fuck are these wolves doing here?
they're in cages.
Ooh, wolves.
Well, since that steep is a little too steep, because I don't think that's what I would like to do. Is I'd like to go up. It seems like I would like to investigate those crates right there. Or is there anything inside of them?
Investigate the crates?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Yeah, I'll do that real quick. Where's my rolling dice? Found it. All right, that's a 20, right?
Yeah, D20.
All right, that's a 14 in my investigation. If I remember, is investigation. So I got a 14 on my investigation.
Get a 14?
Yeah.
Okay, so with the 14, you look inside the crates. It's just some, like, rotted meat and some moldy bread, what looks like, and nothing really of import in these crates.
It seems as if people haven't been here in a minute.
Know what it seems like. How big are those? How about Wizard? How about you go investigate that bed and see how big that bed is?
Ooh.
Well, Dustin, with your roll, I'll say those beds are pretty goblin size.
Pretty goblin size. So maybe
Yeah.
what I would like to think of is that probably this is where the goblins were staying. And I think there's nothing else for us to look for here, so if we go out and start going on the right side of the river, start going up to the other side of the cave entrance.
Absolutely. Cool. So you guys are going to travel further up the cave. As you do, go ahead and give me a perception check.
All of us?
All of you.
Perception check.
I rolled a fucking 1.
Wait, what dice do you roll for?
Yeah, that's a rock, Allie. That's for sure a rock. A d20.
Okay. And then, what do I add that to?
Perception.
Under skills, there should be perception.
All right, Aaron. My perception's -1. I rolled a 3, so I'm a 2.
Dustin, that might be a heavier rock than the one Allie sees.
Now hold on, because I rolled a 1, but I do have +5, so that's actually a 6.
Oh,
I rolled an
okay.
8. I rolled an 18, and I have a +4.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wesley, you are traveling kind of in the back of the party, and you notice, like, really far up ahead, I should say about, like, 30, 35 feet, you notice a bridge hanging over the riverway. And on that bridge is one goblin. You know that if you keep going, you might alert the goblin to your presence. Now, you can keep going up this walkway, but you also see kind of an area veering off to the left as well.
Okay.
So, Wesley, you can see this goblin, but they can't. What do you do?
Am I able to attack it?
You can.
How far is it?
He's about 30, 35 feet.
Boy, you better think so.
Now, the other two, your teammates, have not seen this thing.
Sure.
So you've got a couple options here. You can try to sneak by it. You can attack it. You can, try to talk to it if you want. If anybody here speaks Goblin.
I speak Orcish.
No, it's not the same.
I think what we've come upon, because I can see this, is we've come onto a campground of some kind. Maybe even a stronghold. So I kind of want to attack the bridge goblin just to take out any sort of, like, line of eyes they might have on this trail.
So you want to kill him before he talks to anybody about your appearance? Okay, yeah. Okay, if that's your first instinct as Eros, go for it.
Okay. So I have an acid splash that goes 60 feet.
Absolutely.
And I roll a 6 dice?
I have to make a dexterity saving throw, but let's say that because I don't notice, you can just go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, I got a 1.
You got a 1? Okay,
yeah.
So you, Eros, chuck this ball of acid at this goblin. But you notice that you didn't put as much magic energy as you wanted to into it, and it kind of deteriorates as it gets closer to him, but it manages to at least, like, hit him a little bit. As it hits him, he goes, fuck, you fuck, what the fuck was that? And then he turns around, and he sees you guys. He clocks each and every one of you and goes, hey, someone's here. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Is that a 20?
I missed everything, so FYI, my whole thing froze.
Wesley threw a ball of acid at him, but it was not a great ball of acid, so the goblin noticed.
You son of a bitch.
Now, hold on, because he was just rolling damage. He wasn't rolling to cast, so it's not like a critical failure.
No, not a critical failure, but he only rolled 1 damage, so the goblin is still alive.
Alright, whatever.
Yeah,
so,
whatever.
Okay, so I rolled... Oh, I found it. I have a 14.
Perfect.
I rolled an 18. Total. I rolled a 19, but 19 minus 1 is 18.
Yeah, we know math.
Do you?
Some days.
Some days.
Dustin, what'd you roll?
I lost everything!
You lost your damn mind.
Initiative. Alright, I got an 8.
Got an 8?
Yeah.
Cool. So, bad news for everyone here. The goblin rolled a nat 20.
Son of a bee.
Yeah, so the goblin, here's what's going to happen to the goblin. He is going to make a break for it. So he's just going to run, and that's his turn. So he's going to, what the goblin's going to do is he's going to run, and he's going to run up the bridge into a cave where you don't know where it leads yet. What do?
Listen to me. No survivors.
Well,
It's out for blood.
No, I just know what happens when we leave survivors on their own.
I think we move past the bridge and we go see what else is out there.
God damn it.
What else? So you want to keep going to the right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that if you want. I'm gonna tell you right now, he's clearly about to go warn somebody of your presence.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
If we go up, they're just going to chase us.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Let's move into the cave.
All right, so you want to go across that
Yeah.
bridge? Okay.
Now that's the smartest thing you've said all day.
So you keep going up the bridge, up toward the bridge, and then as you get to the foot of the bridge, you hear what sounds like crashing waves, like you'd hear at the beach on a windy day. Everyone go ahead and give me a perception check.
21.
21,
24.
24.
9.
What? That's not a number.
9 is a number, dipshit.
Oh, 9? No, I heard none.
God damn it, speak a language we
All right.
all speak.
Allie, you perceive coming down the cave a massive flood of water. What do?
Coming out of the cave.
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
am I
coming
supposed to
coming down toward you guys.
Okay, hold on. Am I supposed to be in character right now?
Absolutely.
You're always supposed to be in character.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to do the character voice the whole time?
Yes. What do you tell your companions?
God damn it. Alright. I think we should run. There's some water coming straight for us.
There's literally a giant flood of water coming toward you, and that's your panic voice. That's your panic mode.
Hey guys, look out!
Okay, so so Flint shouts, "Look out!" And I will say that you guys notice it a little late. But what does everybody do? What do you do?
We're gonna.
We run away, dumbass!
You know that you don't have enough time to turn around and run.
We need to go up across that bridge into the cave where that's the
So
closest.
there's enough water coming that it will also hit the bridge.
All right. Well, then we need to back up into the other side of where that first entranceway that we went into, where the wolves are.
Now, just a second here. Let me see what else we can do.
Not waiting for your dumbass.
You don't have enough time to go back to that room. The water is coming. You don't have enough time to go back to that room. The water is coming in at an alarming rate.
All right. Well then, fuck,
you
man. Well then, we're gonna jump in this goddamn river, and then we're gonna come into this fucking place. All right.
You have enough time to possibly climb up the side of a wall to get out of the way of the giant flood that is about to hit you guys. Unless you have a spell you want to try, that's the only other alternative. Dustin, is that what Candyman
Well,
does?
it looks like Candyman doesn't have much of an option, so I guess I'm jumping onto the wall or whatever, and hoping for deer.
Just a minute. Before we do that, I think we should pray.
No. You don't fucking time to pray.
I would like to bless our party.
I'd like to shoot her in the face with a fucking longbow. Can I do that?
DM, I would like to bless our party
No.
so that we can.
Okay,
add a
so-
certain-
Nope, I'm shooting.
So, Candyman,
no, I'm shooting her with a longbow.
You've decided to climb up the side of a wall. Go ahead and roll a athletics check. Now, I'm going to make you do this at a disadvantage because the cavern walls are pretty slick.
Now hold on a minute, because me, as the person, not the character, what I'm trying to do is bless them so that they can get better saving rolls.
If you do that, you will get hit by the flood.
Motherfucker. Alright, never mind.
Yeah. So, Candyman,
Yeah.
go ahead and make an athletics save.
Alright, so I rolled a 9 plus 5.
14.
Thank you. 14.
14. Okay. That you have to roll another d20 because you're doing it at disadvantage and take the lower number of the two.
I rolled a 16 that time.
Okay, so 14 is your number. That does not pass.
No.
We'll remember that. Eros,
God.
what do you do? There's this giant wave
It's a bunch of
coming
bullshit.
toward you. You see Candyman clambering up the wall. What do you do?
Let it be known that Candyman thought he would make it. He would make it across the river, and he would have made it to the other edge. But I had no options.
You tried to cock the wagon. It didn't work. That's it.
Fuck off. How about that?
Eros, what do you do?
Hey, Arrows, you're a fucking wizard. Do some wizard shit. God damn it.
It doesn't work
Hey,
that
why don't you go
way.
pray to your fucking undermining fucking god? How about that?
I'm about to sweep all of you out of this
If
cave.
you don't make a goddamn
Wow.
decision, wizard, let's
Jesus.
go, boy! I ain't got time for this shit.
I
Put
do
down the
have a
goddamn
spell.
pipe.
I do have a spell, protection from evil and good.
Well, the water is neutral and doesn't have a god.
Bitch, where'd you go to wizardry school? Where'd you go to wizardry school? Motherfucker? Figure something out.
I'm gonna let your ass fall in.
Well, you ain't got much choice because you fucking taking... These motherfuckers.
Okay, so he's been taken by the
This is
waves.
bullshit.
Eros, what do you do?
I extend my staff out to him.
So you're in the way of the waves for sure. You're also going to get taken by the waves unless you either A, climb the wall, or B, have some sort of magic to get you out of the way.
I have Thunder Wave.
It's not going to cut it.
Build up a fucking wall, wizard! What the fuck's wrong with you?
I have Create
The
Bonfire.
bitch fucking... No!
You can try it. No, hey, fuck it. Yeah, no, if that's what you... If
Pull
that's
some
what
Gandalf
Eros
shit
wants
and
to
fucking
do.
lift the water up in the fucking air.
That was Moses.
Fuck. Well, whoever did it.
And he prayed.
Hey, I'm gonna shoot you in the face with a longbow so hard you're not gonna be able to move past yesterday.
Why
Okay,
don't you
bitch.
do it?
Eros, what do you do? Do you want to try climbing the
shoot
wall?
her in the face with a longbow.
I'm gonna climb the wall.
You're going to try to climb the wall? Okay, cool. Go ahead and make a athletics check with disadvantage. That means two. That means you'll roll 2 d20s and take the lower of the two.
Oh, shit.
Can't wait.
I rolled a 2.
Okay,
What?
so you get taken by the waves. Flint, what do you do?
Well, I would love to bless some people, but I can't do that.
You're gonna get
so
taken
I
by the
guess-
waves.
No.
I think what I have to do is climb the fucking wall.
All right, go ahead and make an athletics check with disadvantage.
Well, she's already an old fucking man. Her disadvantage is already -50.
At disadvantage, I rolled a 4.
4, great. Okay, you were all consumed by the waves. And you are flooded back to the entrance of the cave, and you each take 2 damage.
Now can I bless
Bitch,
people?
if you ain't trying to stop blessing us, I'm about to lose my mind.
What does Bless do?
Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
How long does it last?
Up to a minute.
I would save that for battle.
Fine. I just don't want to take 2 points of damage.
Alright, so you guys have been flooded back to the entrance of this cave. Do you want to go back in?
No.
Just all of a sudden, you hear from the cave, Did we get him? Did we fucking get him? I can't tell. We gotta go further in. We gotta see if we got him. So you see coming out of the cave, 2 goblins. These 2 goblins are at the front of this cave, and you. Who attacked them? No, it's Flint's turn first. Flint, what do you do?
What the fuck is happening?
there are 2 goblins at the front of this cave that you just got washed out of. What do you do?
I thought I was gonna thaumaturgy them.
Okay, what do you do?
Alright, so I'm gonna make my voice louder by 3 times for a minute. And I'm gonna say, boo.
Boo? You're just gonna say boo?
That's all I need to say.
Sounds like
Okay, can you read the description of thaumaturgy for me?
You manifest a minor wonder, a sign of supernatural power within range. You create one of the following magical effects within range. Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute. You cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color.
Okay, alright, that's good.
Jesus H. Christ.
Go ahead and roll an intimidation check for me.
Why am I rolling an intimidation check?
'Cause...
That would be an 18. So you can go
An 18?
fuck yourself.
Wow, you beat him by 1. Okay, these goblins they're very nervous. They're very scared. And one of them looks at you and says, "Whoa, hey, take it easy, take it easy. Okay, alright, listen.
You got
We thought
30
you were
seconds.
intruders, and you are, but we might be able to help each other out here, okay? We want to take you to see our boss."
I think I'll take you to see my boss.
Which,
Which is
who's
gone.
that?
He's not here.
gone.
You're going to have to follow me.
No,
He's
no, you are going to
omnipresent.
come either in this cave, or we are going to have a bigger problem in which we attack one another, and maybe you should just follow us.
Listen, I don't want to say that things could get messy, but...
Plagues. Think of plagues.
Listen, you don't want to fight with us. I mean, there's plenty of us in this cave. We can take you. I promise. Just come with us, and no harm will come to you.
I leave it up to the party.
So in this instance, you guys can roll something called Insight to see whether or not somebody is lying to you. So I'll say each of you roll an Insight check then.
I rolled a 7, so with my insight,
21.
have
21.
I have
Jesus.
11 with what I rolled.
11.
I rolled a 17.
Yeah.
17 is what I got.
17.
Damn.
Allie and Dustin, this goblin is telling the truth. Wesley, you don't know. Maybe he's telling the truth. Maybe he's not. What do you got to lose?
I'm usually a fair judge of character, so I'm down for what my party thinks.
Yeah, so he's basically telling you, like, come with us to meet our boss. Maybe we can help each other out. No harm will come to you. He's definitely telling the truth.
Sure. I'm in.
Is only one of the goblins telling the truth? Or both of them telling the truth?
There's only one of them talking right now.
Alright. Well, alright, so I would like to follow that goblin since I know he's telling the truth. Because I know all.
So,
Oh, wait, I'm not done D&D Master. So I'm going to follow this goblin. I'm going to find out what we're talking about.
okay, cool. So, Allie, do you do the same? Does Flint do the same?
I suppose.
Okay, cool. So you all decide to follow these goblins further into the cave.
This better make my fucking day.
As you're walking up the path, the goblins split ways. You continue to follow the goblins up the bridge to the left.
Where
and
the
you
water
find yourselves... No, you go up the bridge. And you find yourselves in what looks like a little goblin campground here. And as you look around, you can see like little bedrolls, a fireplace is roaring. It looks like some goblins are cooking some stuff over there. And then there's another set of stairs a bit further away, probably like 20 feet away, that leads up to another platform that you can't really see over, but you do see one goblin sitting over the edge. He's a bit bigger than the rest of them. And somebody is tied up to a post.
Kinky.
So you see this, and Scott, go ahead and tell me your race again.
I am a variant Aasimar.
Aasimar,
Aasimar,
yes.
yeah.
So you see this variant Aasimar tied up to a post. Scott, go ahead and give us a little bit of background about your character. Welcome to the podcast.
My name is Nesran. I am a warlock of the highest order. I have been captured by this goblin. I shall have my revenge upon him soon if you can help me, please.
Okay, so here's how we're gonna break this down. Basically,
In a world.
Scott, your character Nezran. Is that right? Am I pronouncing that right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Nezran was with the party that was leading Gundren to Phandalin as part of the protection that he hired. However, there were just too many goblins for you and Malik to handle, and everybody got captured. You have been brought to this camp, where you were tied up to this post for, I'm assuming, interrogation. So you all enter the room, and you see this variant Aasimar tied up to this post. As you enter, the bigger goblin to his right says,
Well, what do we have here? Couple of people coming into our cave unannounced, killing some of our brothers, and what, you just decided to come finish the job? Is that what you wanted to do? I asked you a question. I asked all of you a question. Normally during conversations, people respond to questions being asked. I mean, I know I'm a goblin, but I do have some character here.
Look, Danny DeVito.
Who?
All right, here's what I'm going to do.
came
Let me
in
tell you
here.
something, Goblin.
my name is
Eunuch.
Eunuch. It's not
Eunuch.
Danny
Hey,
DeVito.
Eunuch, shut up.
No, Yemek.
Yemek.
I swear
Hey.
to God, I will sick all my
Eunuch?
goblins
Eunuch.
on you right now.
Hey, so I'm speaking for my group here. What we're going to do here. We're in here because your stupid-ass goblins tried to tell us,
Okay.
told us they had insight. Maybe you could help us. Now, why don't you tell me,
I
hey,
can.
Eunuch, shut up.
Oh boy. Oh, we're gonna fight. Okay.
So now, I
All
want
right.
you to tell me what this dude's doing on the pole here is. What's he on the pole
Okay.
for? All right?
It's really
So,
uncomfortable.
yeah. Okay. You shut your fucking.
What's your
mouth.
name again,
And then
pole
he,
guy? Where are you from?
Nezrak.
Nezrak.
No, don't. Okay, everyone, stop talking. Everyone, shut up. Okay, shut up. All right. So here's what's gonna happen. I know that you need to find out where your party went. Is that right? Those are the people we recently ambushed. Is that what I'm assuming? Yeah. Okay. This man, this variant, this Aasimar here, was part of that party. Now, here's what I propose. Further into this cave, there is a bugbear named Clark. And what I want you to do is go further into the cave and kill Clark for me, so that I can be named the new leader of this clan here. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, I understand. I don't know if I like it, though.
Here's the deal. If you do that for me, I'll release your buddy here. And we can all go our separate ways. No harm.
How do I know you're telling the truth? You're not going to just kill this boy as soon as we leave and serve him up some pork loin.
I am a man of a goblin of my word. I promise. Dustin, go ahead and roll an insight check.
All right.
All right.
I'm telling you, though, Goblin, if you try to fuck with
What's
me,
a Clarg? Side note.
I
What
got
is a
time
Clarg?
with this.
Clark is a bugbear. He's a very large
I got a 7.
creature. You got a 7? Do you have any addition to that
No,
insight
bitch,
roll
I'm
that
like
you just did?
streamlining the purpose and just telling you what the number is.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he's totally telling the truth.
Okay.
Can I roll an insight to help him?
Absolutely.
Dope.
Oh, you want to offer a help action? Actually, yeah, you can do that.
Wait,
I don't need
I
no
have
help.
the most insight of any of us. Can't I do it?
Do you have
yeah,
the most
actually, yeah, everybody,
insight?
yeah.
Because I
Bitches,
have a
already
plus
found out they're
5.
telling the truth. What you rolling inside for?
Go ahead and both of you roll an insight check.
Yeah, we can
That seems like a
Scott,
waste of time.
21.
you can also roll an insight check if you want.
9.
9, okay, 21. I don't believe you. 21.
16 plus 5 is 21.
Okay.
Yeah, she and I both have a 5.
I roll an insight check.
Yes. Do it. But, and to do it, you take a d20, and then you roll it, and then you add the skill insight to that roll.
Oh, okay.
I was under the impression that you have played D&D before. If I am wrong in this
Oh.
assumption,
No, I apparently.
please let me know.
I thought that he has. I was under the impression this whole time too, but I was
You're-
fairly wrong too.
You were very wrong.
I'm wrong. Oh, sick. Okay,
Please.
cool. Here's what you do. You roll a d20, and then under your skills, there's a skill called Insight. You're going to add or subtract depending on what that number is.
And to be clear, you add if there's a plus, and you only subtract
Oh,
if there's
my
a
God, yes.
minus.
So
Thank you.
Scott,
I think-
you see
I
that
think
second
Scott went to
column?
elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
under skill. You just go down, see what it says for your insight. What does it say?
Yeah. +1.
So you add
Plus
plus
one.
one
Hell
to whatever
yeah,
your
Scott.
number is you roll.
So,
my insight, I roll a 1. And I add 1.
You rolled a 1?
Yes.
That's what we call a critical failure. A critical failure usually means that something bad happens. However, this is just a skill check, so it's not going to super affect anybody. Scott, your character, Nezran, is so out of it that he listens to this guy talk, and he's like, yes. Oh, thank God, there's a way out. Finally.
Thank you, half-elf southern man. I don't understand you.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
Goddamn well.
Everybody stop talking. All right,
21.
Allie, with that Jesus, with that 21, this guy's just gonna kill all of you for sure. He doesn't care if you kill this guy for him, this bugbear Clark. He will for sure betray you and kill everyone here.
How come when I rolled, you told me he was telling the truth then?
Because you didn't roll
Because
high
you rolled
enough.
a 7, which is trash.
Well, then you should have said, maybe he's telling the truth, maybe he's not.
Maybe if you got like a 10 or 11.
15.
All right, well then, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill every one of these motherfuckers in this bitch.
Hold on.
Shit yet. Thank you.
Technically, yeah, your character does not know anything. Your character thinks he's telling the truth. Now, Allie, go ahead and make a perception check around the room.
No. Let's see here. Nope, you can't see that. All right. Oh God. 14 plus.
14.
14 plus 5 is 19.
Jesus fuck. All right, so you notice around the room 8 goblins in this room. There are 4 down here with you, and then there are 4 up top. And one of those 8 is Yimik, which he looks like he's pretty cut. This is a pretty fucking cut goblin. He's got like an 8-pack. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
he looks ready
it's
to
weird.
go.
It's been really weird here in this cave.
Hey, listen. I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to share my workout plan with anyone. This is mine. You have yours. I have mine. I have my secrets. So what do you do, guys? What do you say? I'm ready to make this trade. Sounds like a good deal to me. What do you think?
Help me, please.
I'm gonna attack right away.
Shut up. Shut
I'm
your mouth.
attacking.
Well, hold on.
Just a minute.
Is there anything that I can do, like magic-wise, that will like stun them or like?
Depends on your spells.
First,
What do you have?
Hold on.
I have
First, I have
light.
to let him know the things, right? Well, go ahead and tell me your
Well,
spells.
here's the thing. If you tell all the people around you right now, they will probably hear you.
All right. I gotta get creative. That's what that means.
You gotta take action. Take action.
So I'm gonna start. Okay, so
Scott, you're gonna die.
potentially, how intimidating can I be?
Oh man, if you're gonna try to make another intimidation check on Yimik, it's not. I mean, you can try.
No, the thaumaturgy thing.
Yeah, you can try.
We're all fucked.
I have protection from evil and good.
What does that do?
It until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures: aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Nah.
Oh, never mind.
All right, fine.
Do you, what spells do you have stocked, Wesley?
Got comprehend languages.
Oh, let's use that one.
Disguise
Let's use that
self.
one.
Oh, shit.
Well, he's currently speaking. This goblin is currently speaking common to
Yeah.
you, so he can understand what you're saying. So that probably won't help you here.
Well, and I don't want to use a spell slot so that I can talk to him.
Disguise self, thunder wave.
All right, so you guys, you've been sitting over there very quietly for about 120 seconds, easy. So it's getting a little eerie. What do you say to the deal?
At that moment, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame, and you have to make it.
Oh, you're gonna surprise him, and Dustin, I will also allow you to get a sneak attack in. Everybody, roll initiative. So Scott, rolling initiative. That's basically you roll a d20, and then you add your initiative modifier, which is on your character sheet next to your armor class. Mm-hmm. And then you tell me what that number is, and this will be the turn order that you guys go in for the upcoming fight.
Okay, I got a 10.
10, okay.
I got a 17.
I got 20.
21.
Nice.
21. Good God.
Dustin, did you roll a 20?
I rolled a 20 and my initiative is 0. I know how to add,
Okay.
I know how to do that. I'm getting on to this, people.
So he rolled a nat 20, Aaron.
Okay, so you rolled a nat 20. So did Yimik. What's your dexterity 0, right?
You're fucking lying. Show me your dice.
Yes, my dexterity is 0.
Okay.
Yeah, my dexterity is 0. Yeah, 0 dexterity.
Okay. That sucks. So, Dustin and Allie, Candyman and Flint, you guys are going to go ahead and get a surprise round first because you're about to attack him without him knowing that you're attacking him, basically. So go ahead and roll an attack.
No,
You've
you
got,
roll a dexterity saving throw.
I will do that here in a second. Let me set the scene for you. So basically, you've got 2 goblins next to your party right now. On the other side of a fireplace, there are 2 more goblins. Up on the ledge, there are 3 goblins with Yimik around Nezran right now. So, I'm going to go ahead and roll a dexterity check for Allie's Sacred Flame.
And by the way, this is being cast at Emic.
Yes. He fails. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That would be 6. Hold on. It's a flat 6.
All right, cool. So his HP goes down. You make the hit. Dustin, you also get a surprise round. Again, there are 2 goblins around your party right now, and a bunch of other goblins around this cave camping area. Who do you want to hit?
All right. Question. I have a reaction. It's an
So,
opportunity
like,
attack,
if
or
it's
is that
someone
not
else-
something I can add on to
Yeah.
my thing.
So you can't add that to your thing
Got
because
it.
here's a reaction is if someone is
Got
attacking
it.
you, you can react.
All right, so really all I can do is attack right now.
Correct.
All right.
Now everybody gets an action. So like you can move at the beginning, the middle, or end of your turn. You can take an action, and you can take a bonus action if you have a bonus action to take.
I can take a bonus action?
So if you have something that is a bonus action, it would be labeled as BA next to
Mine just says
your
second wind.
second wind is a bonus action.
Once per short rest.
So that would give you that basically gives you a whole nother turn.
Okay.
But that's second wind is only when he's like at 0 HP, right?
No, second wind you can use it any time, but you don't have like.
All right.
You can use it.
Here's what I'm
whenever
going to do. So I'm going to take out the nearest goblin to me with my short sword. Because it's a 5-foot reach and they're right next to me, correct?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll your attack roll. So, Scott, the way that this works is normally when you're attacking with a weapon, you roll a d20 to see if you hit first, which is it's labeled as hit on your character sheet. And then you roll a d20, add that number to your hit, and then if you get over their armor class, you hit them, and then you roll your damage.
All right.
Which next to that is your damage dice.
All right, so I rolled a 16 plus the 5 for my short sword. That's a 21.
16 plus, 21 definitely hits. So go ahead and roll your damage.
All right, I got a 3 plus the 3 for my short sword, so 6.
6 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So you cleave into this goblin. He's looking super messed up.
Well, I'm going to do my bonus action. I'm going to attack him again.
You're going to use Second Wind?
Yeah.
Okay, so read the description of Second Wind for me. I gotta fucking read.
Once per...
Wait, Dustin, can your character read?
Yeah, my character
That's important.
can read.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Once per short rest, you can use a bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 1 HP. That's what it says.
Oh, okay, so you haven't leveled up enough to... So that'll just give you some hit points back. If you want.
No, it's fine. Never mind.
Okay. So next in the order, we've got... And Nezran, you're at the top. However, you're tied up right now. You can try to break your bindings if you want. I will make you do that at a disadvantage. So go ahead and give me a strength saving throw. A disadvantage means you roll 2 d20s and you take the lower of the 2.
Oh, my strength's really bad, too.
Damn it, Nazareth!
And it's on a 20 die, right?
Correct. 20-sided
So
die.
just click the...
Okay. So I roll a 5, and my strength is -1, so 4.
Okay, so you definitely do not break out of your bindings this turn. Next in the order, we've got Yimik. Yimik is very upset, and Nezran picks you up, like, picks you up over the pole.
Oh, God.
So that, like, he takes your bindings and gets them over the pole so he can lift you up over his head and throws you off of the cliff.
Oh, man.
Next in the order is Candyman. He hasn't fallen to the ground yet, but he will take some falling damage if he falls all the way down there. So we're gonna go through one whole cycle of turns, and if we go through a whole cycle and you can't rescue him mid-fall, then he's definitely going to hit the ground and get very hurt.
Nizran will die.
Maybe.
How far?
Candyman.
Hold on. How far of a fall is it?
So it looks like it's about a 20-foot fall. Maybe not 20. I'd say like 15 foot fall. 15, 20.
So he'll survive. He'll just be
Maybe.
hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either
Very
he'll
badly.
survive or... Now, here's the thing. You notice that he is beat up pretty bad already. So,
All right. Well,
we'll
then.
see. Candyman, you are next.
Well, then. Fuck. Well, am I going to be able to get to him to help him get over the cliff?
So there are 2 goblins around you right now, around your party. You're all next to each other. You messed up one real badly.
Well, I need to finish off
you,
that. That's the only thing I can. I have to finish that.
Sure. If you try to rush past these goblins to get underneath Nezran to save him, you will get attacked. So they're going to get something called an attack of opportunity against
Alright,
you.
so I'm going to roll to attack with my short sword again to the goblin that I just attacked.
On the one that's super messed
Yeah.
up? Cool. Alright, go ahead and roll to hit.
God damn. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I got a 19 again. Plus 5, so shit. 20, 22, 3, 4. 24.
24? Jesus, yeah, that hits.
And I gotta roll my damage. I don't understand if it hits that much, then I gotta roll the fucking damage and shit. Fucking stupid.
Because your damage dice are different from your d20.
Sorry.
Alright, I rolled
Nezran
a
is
6.
so sorry.
I rolled a 6 plus 3, that's 9.
9 damage? God damn it. Okay, cool. Dustin, how do you kill this
I
goblin?
fucking cut the motherfucker's head off. I take that short sword, I swing that motherfucker, and then pow, head gone. That's what happens. And then I run over, then I have to run towards.
Yeah, you can take your movement if you want. So the cliff is, I would say, about another 20 feet away from you, so you can go ahead
To
and
my
run
right,
under that
to
cliff.
where? Which?
It's straight ahead. So like you'll run up to the base of that little cliff and then try to ready yourself to catch him. Eros, it's your turn. What do?
You ready to
Your
make a
companion
damn move?
has just
I cut someone's fucking head off.
Killed a goblin, and run under the cliff to save this
Because I'm a
person,
fucking hero.
this variant. What do you do?
Well, are there more goblins to kill?
There's one goblin to the right of you, currently in attack mode. There are 2 goblins, probably about 10, 15 feet away from you. And then on the cliff area, there's Yimik and 3 other goblins. You cannot see 2 of those goblins right now.
Well, I'm going to take out the one that's right next to me.
Right next to you? Cool. All right, what do you do?
Well, I'm going to use... I switched my cantrips. Is that okay?
I'll allow it.
I have a new one called Firebolt. I'm going to use that. Firebolt.
Who are you attacking? The goblin next to you?
Next to me, yes.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll. I believe you need to roll to hit that.
Yeah, I need to roll a 10. Hold on.
Does it hit automatically, or do you have to roll a d20 plus hit?
Let me check. You hurl a multiplier at a creature object within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1 d10 fire damage.
So you do need to roll to hit.
I rolled I rolled a 2.
That's
a 2?
better than a 1.
Okay, so you don't notice this goblin when you first come in, but he makes some noise next to you. You turn around and go, ah, fuck! And you hurl a firebolt, like, just super willy-nilly at him, and it misses completely. The goblin laughs in your face. Next in the order, we've got a couple other goblins that are going to try to make their way down the stairs there. And there are 3 goblins up top with Yimik. So they're going to come down the stairs toward Candyman, but they're not going to attack yet because they can't get close enough. Next in the order, we've got Flint.
That would be me.
Yes, it would.
All right. Hold on a minute.
All right, let's
There
just
we
keep
go.
holding on.
So you've got one goblin next to you that Wesley just missed utterly.
How
And then
is,
you've got-
Scott?
So Nezran is falling at the moment, but it looks like Candyman will be able to catch him, probably. Maybe. Who knows? We'll find out.
So DM, if you were me and you could bless them right now, would you?
Yeah, that would probably
okay,
help.
Great. Then let us pray.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Let
I'm
us
going
pray.
home.
Spiritual.
Dear big lightning bolt throwing piece of shit in the sky.
That's how you
Oh,
pray?
God. Is this how you talk to your god?
Your God's
I
not
don't
going to help us
know
at
who
all.
my god is yet. Calm down. First of all, I wasn't even supposed to be a cleric.
What church did you go into?
The Church of Fuck You.
Oh, good.
Alright,
That's not
anyway,
a church.
So
I'm going to give you your god's name. Hold on. I'm going to give you your god's name. Are you ready?
Sure.
I just sang a whole gospel song for that prayer.
No, please do.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
no, I love
even
that.
done
Hey,
with the prayer.
Wizard
I
boy,
keep getting
you couldn't
I'm
even
giving
hit a
you-
fireball. Shut up.
I'm
can-
giving you
fuck
your god's name. Are you
I'm
ready?
ready.
Yeah.
Argental.
Argental.
Oh, yes.
What the hell is an Argental?
loves me.
Argental
Oh,
is the
yes.
creator of Callisto, god of creation, balance, and justice.
R
He is ignored by good or bad gods, and instead a friend to neutral ones.
ARGENTHAL.
T-A-H-L, actually.
Hey, opera boy. Shut up.
ARGENTHAL.
That is correct.
Hey, is he related to Sargento
No.
Cheese?
No, actually, but he did create it.
All right. Boo.
Oh, yeah.
Can I pray now?
Yes, please. Everyone bow your head.
Everyone bow your heads and join me in prayer.
This is hard for me.
Except for you.
Thank you very much.
Aaron, can you
Mid-fall,
just
we're having
pipe-
this whole conversation.
Aaron, can
Hey,
you just pipe in my spiritual music underneath
Yes.
this?
All right.
Thank you. Okay.
Heavenly Argental, we are calling you today to bless my dear friend
And of course, this is all happening in a matter of like a
Nazran.
split second.
as he falls to the earth. We ask that he not break any bones and that he be
Oh, that's nice.
as healthy as worldly possible. Amen.
Oh, well, that was so cute. Yeah, amen. Cool. Go ahead
Amen.
and what does bless do again?
Bless. Whenever target makes an attack or a saving throw before the spell ends, target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack or save.
Who are you giving it to?
I'm obviously giving it to the person falling.
I mean, he won't need to make a saving throw. I would assume you would give that to Candyman, who's going to be
All right,
catching.
let us pray again
Nezran
because
here
that was
soon.
not an
No,
effective prayer.
no, we're not. You're giving it to
Hold
him.
on.
It's over.
Oh, yeah.
Heavenly
Next in the
Argental.
order. Next in the order, we've got a couple goblins that are going to go after both Wesley and Allison. So Flint and Eros. One of them is going to make an attack against Allie first. Is going to be a... What's your armor class?
18.
18? That doesn't hit. And then we've also got... Wesley, what is yours?
11.
Does not hit. Just short. Alright, so they both go to take swings at you. They whiff. Wesley, you are now more aware of what's happening around you. So you dodge out of the way. And Allie, you just block their incoming attack with ease. These are just some lowly little goblins.
I've got the armor
Next
of
in the order.
Argental on.
We've got other goblins that are coming down the steps. Also going to attack, we're going to say, Candyman. Going after Candyman. Candyman, what's your armor class?
Let me tell you something. Prayer's dumb, and I don't want to ever hear that again in my life.
Just
13.
out of no context whatsoever. I just want to say out loud, prayer sucks.
13
I
is
hate
my
it.
armor class, boy.
13, great. It hits
God,
you,
no,
so
it
the goblin
doesn't.
is
It
going
doesn't hit
to
me.
deal some...
This is bullshit.
Okay, cool. Dustin, you take 2 damage.
But he can still catch him, right?
Yeah, probably.
Just, mark this.
Now, we're back up at the top of the order. Nezran, you are falling.
Ah!
You're going to hit the ground soon. But then, what is that out in the distance? It's
No, he's a big
Candyman
country boy,
running
not
to your
Candyman.
rescue,
'Cause the
standing right below
Candyman
you underneath the cliff.
can.
He goes to catch you. Dustin, make a strength saving throw.
Plus a D4.
Plus a D4. So
I
add
need to roll
a
20,
D4
and I
to
need
your
to
roll.
roll 4.
Yeah, and add that D4 to it.
20, 4. So I'm a 13 on that roll, and then I need to add what?
Roll a
So roll a
yeah.
D4 too.
Okay, dipshits. I rolled both of them, and I am at 13.
Okay.
Okay, so they both amounted to 13, and then add your strength
Plus
modifier.
3, so 16.
16. Dustin and Nezran.
16.
Nezran, you're falling. Candyman gets below you
Uh,
and catches you swiftly.
You goddamn right I do! You
Oh, good.
goddamn right I caught him!
Not only does he catch you, Nezran, he manages to catch you in such a way where he scoops you, and then,
Sounds
like,
right.
you land on your feet.
good. I always like being on my feet.
So, Nezran, go ahead and make a perception check.
Yes, I, the all-powerful warlock, will do that. How do I do that?
Roll a 20.
You roll it. You,
Let me explain,
roll a
'cause you suck at
D20.
explaining shit.
Okay,
Roll a 20,
alright.
and then you literally just go through that skill section, find perception, and then use the add or minus that modifier to that number.
I roll a perception of 4.
And then what is your perception?
You rolled a 4.
And what is your
So I
modifier?
rolled the 3 and plus 1.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a lot of goblins in here. Sure are a lot of goblins in here. All right, next in the order is Yeemik. Yeemik is gonna be really mad that Candyman caught his
Goddamn right.
prey, which he's gonna try to go down the stairs. He won't make it to you this turn. Candyman, it is your turn.
Alright. Well, how far away is Yeemik from me?
Yeemik is currently, I want to say like
How far
10
is
feet
he?
away from you.
It's 10 feet. Or I'm gonna. Well,
There are 2 goblins in your way currently.
alright. So I'm gonna attack the closest goblin to me.
Okay, so you're going to go to that goblin, and you're going to attack. Go ahead and roll your damage, or roll to attack.
Alright.
Rolling.
Heal.
Alright, so I'm attacking him with my short sword, because they're within 5 foot,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, there are 2 of them. They are within 5 feet of you.
So I'm at 16. 16 hit.
16 to hit. Okay, so you hit one of them. Yeah, so go ahead and roll your damage.
16 hit. You fucking damage. Bullshit. 3. 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay, he's looking mighty fucked up.
How does this damage ever kill any of them? How fucking rigged is this bullshit?
All right, next in the order, we've got Eros.
Oh! So I have, where are the goblins in my proximity?
So there's one right behind you. There's one attacking you currently, and then there's one to the left of you attacking Flint.
I'm going to take out the one attacking me, or attack him.
Attacking you, cool. Go ahead and what do you want to do? What do you want
I'm
to
going
roll?
to use a spell. I'm going to cast a spell.
What is you?
So do I need to fill a spell slot?
Yeah, you're gonna burn a spell.
Okay. I'm going to use Burning Hands.
Burning hands, shit. What does that do?
That as you hold your hands with thumbs touching and fingers spread, a thin sheet of flame shoots forth from your outstretched fingertips. Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3 dice 6 fire damage on a failed save,
Okay.
or half as much damage on a successful one.
So I will say you will be able
and
to
also
hit.
it ignites anything that is flammable in the area that is not being worn or carried.
Oh fuck. Okay.
So
In that case,
I'm like, yeah.
here's what I'll say. You can actually angle that, so you can hit not only your goblin but also Allie's goblin.
I'll do that.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and make a dexterity save.
Okay.
Does a 12 make it?
Oh, it's 13.
13. Okay, so Allie's goblin fails. And then the other one rolls an 8. That's not going to do it either. So you hit both of these goblins. Roll your damage.
Is that the 6? Yeah. I rolled a 3.
Okay, do you add anything to that?
You roll 3 of them, right?
I do.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, do it.
Okay, so do I add them?
Yeah, you add them all together.
7
All together?
altogether.
Wesley, that's just enough to kill them. Explain to me how your flaming hands flame these goblins to death.
Well, let me tell you something. I've been a queer for about 77 years.
77?
So I'm still pretty young, because wizards live for quite a long, especially half-elf
Yeah,
ones.
so do half-elves, yeah.
And let me tell you, the wizard that I trained under, he was a Tetherian wizard, but my god, he took it up the butt a lot. And if there
What
was
does this
one
have to do with
skill,
killing
Is that how you
hold
came
on,
out?
I'm getting
You
there.
know what the problem of all of
He
you guys
had-
is? You talk too damn
everyone-
much. You don't make enough
Everyone,
action.
shut the fuck
Dear
up.
Lord.
I'm telling a damn story.
All right,
so-
well, everyone take a seat, including all the
Shit.
goblins. Let's
I'm
listen to
almost
this.
done. I'm almost done. So basically, he had a motto, and it was, if you don't shoot anything but poop out the pooper, you better shoot the flames out of your hands.
What a good lesson.
Wow.
That,
He was drunk when he told me that, and I've followed it to this day. So I'm really good at shooting fire out my hands.
You know, that's what my master used to say to me, too.
You see, you guys are not nice to me.
Is this just like a known wizard magic lesson in the world? Is that
No, fire is a pretty simple thing for wizards. It's just the accuracy.
Yeah, but
Only
all the
queer
butthole
ones.
stuff.
Oh, well, wizards don't poop.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, that's canon.
Elves don't poop either.
Amazing.
So now I have
you,
a lot of
elves don't
follow-up
defecate.
questions.
Nope.
Nope, we're moving on. So you flambe these two goblins. There is still one behind you, but you've managed to kill 2 of them. Next in the order
All right.
are the goblins that are next to Dustin. The really messed up one is just takes a swing at him, and he rolls a. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Yeah, 17.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, cool. So he's gonna give you some damage there, Dustin. That's gonna be another 2 damage.
Uh-oh.
Good stuff, good stuff. And then the other one's gonna take a swing at you, who's super healthy, and he just sounds very, ha-ha! Just swings. That's a 4. That's not gonna hit you.
God, no.
So he
You know what it
whiffs-
did to do? Jack shit.
Okay, well, now he does hit. I've just changed my mind. He does
You
hit.
can't do that.
Just
You
kidding.
can't
Nope,
do that.
Cool. So he misses. He whiffs big time. Trips over the other goblin that did get a hit on you. Next on the order, we've got Flint.
All right, so we got 2 goblins. One of them hit Dustin. One of them didn't.
Yep.
How close to me?
And there's one behind Wesley as well.
How close to me is the one that hit Dustin?
The one that hit Dustin, I'm going to say he's about 20 feet away from you.
Shit, I'm not using the right name. Anyway, he's 20 feet away from me. That's perfect. It casts Sacred Flame. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm going to do it.
And I also have a bonus action when you're done with that.
He got a nat 20 on the dex save.
Fuck.
Yeah, so he, this super messed up goblin, sees your Sacred Flame coming, and he does this amazing double handspring backflip, right, out of the way, and then lands behind Dustin between you and him.
Shit.
What do you do for your bonus action?
It doesn't matter now.
Okay, cool. Next on the order, we've got a couple other goblins that are going to try and attack. Oh, wait, one of them died. Cool. So we're just going to say that one comes after Wesley as well, the one behind Wesley. Does a 16 hit you, Wesley?
My armor class is 11.
11? Yeah, 100% does. Wesley, you take 4 damage.
I am dead.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Alright, so here's how death works in Dungeons and Dragons. So when you're dead, someone either needs to use their medicine skill to heal you, to stabilize you, or you need to make what we call death saving throws. The way that death saving throws work is when it hits your turn in the order, you will roll a d20. If you get 10 or higher, you get 1 save. If you roll 9 or lower, you get 1 fail. You need to make 3 saves or 3 fails. If you make 3 saves, you're stabilized, and you will live to fight another day, basically.
You have to make,
you
3 saves
fails,
in a row? Or just...
not in a row,
So,
no,
just
3 in general.
Cumulative.
So
Okay.
you keep going
Yeah.
until
How
you
do
either
I-
get 3 one way, 3 the other way?
Yes, and if you make 3 fails, you're dead.
I'm
if you
dead,
get a nat 20,
and Wesley's dead.
no, just Wesley.
Just me.
If you get a nat 20, you pop back up with 1 HP. If you get a nat 1, that's 2 automatic failures. Okay, so
How do you gain health in this game?
so someone will either need to heal you or get you back up with medicine.
Well, how do you gain, like, health points?
So you can take potions. There are spells that can heal people. There's plenty of stuff out there.
No, I meant, like, overall. Like, so you can go from
as you
having
level
6
up, you will get
points-
more HP.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I meant.
cool.
I am a glass cannon then.
Yeah.
Yes, Allie.
The old one wants to
I know,
talk.
Allie.
At least won't.
You will get your chance, Allie. This is like her bread and butter moment of like saving you people. Next in the order are the other goblins. They're going to try to take swings at Dustin. There's a couple down there. That doesn't.
They
hit.
already did that. I haven't been able to attack them again.
Doesn't hit. And doesn't hit. Jesus. Okay, so 3 of them come after you. Dustin, you deftly dive, duck, and dodge out of the way.
Good reference.
And then, yeah, thank you. Back up at the top of the order, Nezran. Make another perception check for me.
And that's a D20, correct?
Correct.
It's always D20, I believe, right?
Always.
Unless for the hit and damage, right?
Exactly.
Or a special thing.
I roll an 8 plus 1, so my perception is 9.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to you. The difficulty's 10, but I'm gonna give it to you. Nezran, you look over by the entrance of the cave where Wesley has just died, basically, where that half elf has just gone down, and you see in a bin toward the entrance of this little cavern here, all of your weapons and stuff. Currently, all you have is your armor that you're wearing, but you do not have your weapon. But you do see. What is your weapon?
A mace.
A mace. You do see your mace at the front of the cave.
Fuck is
I
a
know that
mace?
you are.
Hell's a mace do?
You do see the mace there. You can cast spells if you want, or you can try to go for the mace. Whatever you want to do, it is your turn.
I want to cast a spell that I have, which is, if I'm reading this correctly, Eldritch Blast.
Oh my god. Yes, I know what that does. That's legendary.
Oh no, we've got legendary spells.
But for the other people in the podcast, go ahead and explain to them what it does.
I tap into the darkness within my soul, and I feel a power coursing through. A beam of crackling energy surges across my hands.
Good fucking god.
I now.
You know what? No, you know what? You get inspiration for that for sure. Okay. So inspiration. You can only have one at a time. You get an extra d6 whenever you want to use it for like a save throw or damage or whatever you want to use it for, basically. So you get that extra d6.
Ooh, all right then. Well, I'll take it.
Cool. Whenever you want to use it, just mark that you have it. Cool. So go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast.
Just click
Which
on the
goblin do
inspiration
you wanna
box
cast it
and
on?
just mark that you have it there, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there is an inspiration box. A little sun icon will appear when you click it, meaning you have it.
God, I'm acting
Okay,
like I know how to
so
play
I've
this
clicked
fucking game.
inspiration, and now, so I have to roll the d20 next, correct?
Correct. Which goblin are you trying to hit?
What's the situation happening around me? I'm standing
So
up.
the situation is there is one goblin attacking, or that did attack Wesley and brought him down. There are multiple goblins, including Yemek, on his way down to attack Candyman. And there are there are 4 goblins plus Yemek about to come, like, body Candyman.
Wait, isn't Yemek
Well,
dead?
but one of them I have critically almost hurt that apparently isn't dead yet, which makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, Yemek should
Oh
be
no,
dead.
he's dead. No, another goblin did die. Yemek is alive. For
I
sure.
casted Sacred Flame on him at the beginning.
Yeah, but it only hurt him. It didn't kill him.
Okay, how badly did it hurt him?
Yeah, he felt it.
Okay.
Remember, Yemek is a bigger. He cut.
Okay.
He cut goblin. He's got a deep V, super deep.
Alright.
V.
Someone has to go save the wizard.
Sounds good.
I
Save the
I
wizard.
recall all of the abuse that I suffered at Yemek's hand, and I focus my Eldritch Blast towards him. And
Cool.
I roll a 14, and then do I have to go to... What do I...
So you got to roll to hit. So basically, you roll a d20, and then where it says hit on your character sheet, it should say plus whatever, and then you add that to your d20 roll.
Yeah, 14 plus 5, so 19 for my Eldritch Blast.
Yes. Cool. That's going to hit. Now you roll your damage, which is right next to where it says hit.
If it says 1d, you either roll d6, d8, d4, whatever it says there.
Which I believe for you is a 1d10?
It's a 1d10, so I'll roll the 10. Thank you guys for explaining this.
Dude, I sound like I fucking know what I'm doing.
No.
No, you do now. Dustin, you're learning. I'm so proud of you.
So, is there something I add on to the damage, or is it just the base damage from the dice?
You could say right next to there plus, like mine says 1d6 plus 3 for my short sword. If it says plus 3 or plus or minus something, add that number to what you roll.
Oh.
Which I believe is yours is just a 1d10, I think. I don't think there's a plus.
Yeah, there's not one.
Correct. Yep.
Okay, cool. So yeah, just roll your d10, and then that'll be your damage.
Okay. 8.
8? Wait, you got 8? Jesus fucking Christ.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, he felt that for sure. He is walking down the stairs, and you pummel him with this fucking energy beam, and he just, like, fucking rattles on the stairs a little bit, and he falls on the rail. He's like, ah! And then he just keeps walking down. Next in the order, we've got Yimik. He's going to come down the stairs. He did not like what you just did. He's going to come right after you, for sure, Nezran. He's going to roll to hit. He got fucking 3.
I just imagine Eunuch as the character that Dan Pesci plays in Home Alone. Like I'm gonna come get you, kid. Like, you son of a
little bastard.
Like that's Eunuch.
So Yimik is gonna take a swing at you. He rolls a 3. He's still reeling from that beam of energy you fucking got him with. So he whiffs big time. Candyman, it is your turn. There are 4 goblins currently attacking you, and then Yimik just passed you by. He didn't even give you a second thought and went straight after Nezran.
When we talk about this, it's kind of bullshit, because I'm the only one that's killing fucking goblins up in this motherfucker, but like, whatever.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, so you've got 4 goblins on you right now.
So,
what do you do?
Question here. So can I fucking head over, because the wizard's still down, but I have goblins in my way, so I can't go and save him right now, right?
They will all get an attack of opportunity against you, correct. Right. So I would recommend staying next to the goblins.
It didn't ask for your fucking recommendations, dipshit.
Okay, well, alright, you're gonna die.
Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my... Since Yimik didn't want to pay me any mind, well, fuck, no, I need to deal with the ones around me. Because I'm killing motherfuckers. So I guess the next one next to me, I'm gonna knock out again. My short sword's been fucking handy, so I'm gonna fucking go after them with my short sword again. Are they all within 5 feet range?
Absolutely.
Alright, so I'm gonna attack the closest one to me.
Cool. Roll the hit.
I keep forgetting I have to roll every time I get done with these soliloquies.
Say
soliloquy, bitch! Alright, I rolled a 19 plus 5, 26.
Yeah, that for sure hits.
We know what fucking hits, but fucking hits, but it doesn't fucking matter.
Ooh, butt fucking.
Butt fucking. Wesley pipes up as he's dead on the ground.
Right.
Butt fucker?
I got a 5. A 5 for my damage.
5 damage?
Yeah.
You kill the weakest looking goblin for sure in there.
Fucking
so you've
easy.
knocked down 1. You've still got 3 on you. Next in the order is Eros. Go ahead.
Can
and
I get a little bit of fucking...
Me.
Can I get a goddamn fucking... I fucking killed fucking 4 of these motherfuckers. Yeah, yeehaw, bitch.
Yeehaw. Wesley, go ahead and roll a d20 for me, and we'll make that first death saving throw.
I got a 6.
Got a 6. That is a failure. All right, so mark that down. You have 1 of 3 failures.
So we don't roll the death saving throws. He rolls them. I thought we rolled them for him.
No.
So next in the order is one of these goblins here is going to take a swipe at Dustin. He does not hit.
Goddamn right.
And then next in the order after that is Flint. Flint, what do you do?
Well.
Wesley's just... Eros has just been fucking destroyed. He's on the ground next to you. What do you do?
All I'm muttering is butt fucking.
Butt fucking.
Alright, so currently we've got 2 people down, right?
No, we've only got the 1. Flint, what do you do?
Well, I think I gotta spare the dying.
And what does that do?
You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points, the creature becomes stable, the spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
You could also heal him if you wanted to.
I only have 1 spell slot. So...
Oh, you only have 1 left? Okay, spare the dying.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so you touch Wesley, And spare the dying?
Yes, please.
Sick. All right, cool. Next in the order, we've got the goblin that just downed Wesley. Sees you do that really quick and tries to take a swipe at you, Allie. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Jesus.
I have
okay.
an 18.
Yep, so you lay on hand, or you spare the dying on Wesley, block this goblin's incoming attack. Next is the 3 goblins are going to take swipes at Dustin. Doesn't hit. Okay, blows my mind. I got a 6, a 7, and an 8 in order, just so everybody is aware. Yep, cool. So, back up at the top of the order, we've got Nezran. So, 3 goblins are attacking Dustin, and Yemik is currently after you. What do you do?
I see the peril that is around me, the chaos, and I don't care. I summon up the blackest hate within my heart.
Y'all can learn something from Nezran.
Yes.
I just want you all to be aware.
God damn it, Scott. I missed you so much.
Once again, the beam of crackling energy plays over my hands. I commune with the fiend with whom I have a pact.
Fuck.
I roll 13 plus 5 and 18.
Yeah, that hits. That hits.
Ugh.
Roll your damage.
8.
8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nezran, finish him.
I grab him by the shoulders, look at me with his beady little goblin eyes, and say, "Did it please you to torture me so?"
Please. No, please.
I call upon
Spare
the
me.
fiend who lives in my soul. The fiend appears behind me, dark and colossal and infernal. And
Oh my God.
Sucks out. What was his name again?
Yemik.
And sucks out Yemik's soul. I then gain 4 health from him.
Oh my God. Wait, did you cast Hex on him?
No, I think it's actually one of my It's one.
Oh,
of
it's one of your abilities?
It's one of my abilities here. Let me.
Oh, that's so sick.
Let me. Yeah, here. Let me go to abilities.
Well, someone's a new fucking favorite in the group.
It should be under skills, right?
Yeah, no, I believe you. You get 4 health points back.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's called like Dark Blessing or something like that.
Fuck yeah, it is.
And satisfied, I throw his charred, smoking corpse to the ground. And then I spit on it.
Of course. All right, cool. So you suck this goblin's soul out, appease your devilish pact holder, and throw his lifeless limp body to the ground. Oh man, the other goblins see this, and hold on one second. Okay, that one passes. That one does not pass. That one also passes. Okay, one of these 3 goblins attacking Dustin right now. Just. And then he's going to start running for the entrance of this cave. Candyman and Nezran, you will both get attacks of opportunity. So go ahead and roll a d20 to see if you hit.
9.
9, okay. Plus.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I forgot about my attacks of opportunity.
So this would be with your short sword. And then, Scott, normally this would be like a weapon you can do with an attack of opportunity. However, I will let you do another Eldritch Blast if you want.
14 for me.
14 for you? Okay, that'll hit. So you can roll your damage. Candy.
Yeah. 4.
4, okay. And then, Nezran, what did you get?
I do not succeed with this Eldritch Blast.
What did you get?
My pits of darkness in my soul
Nezran,
are tied.
what did you get?
I got a 2.
Oh, I thought it was a 1. Oh, that would have been funny. All right, fine. Okay, cool. So he's going to keep running for the end of the cave there. At some point, Flint will get to make an attack of opportunity. However, it is Candyman's turn. Candyman, what do? You've got these 2 other goblins attacking you right now.
Well, what I'm going to do is I've surveyed the situation. So I'm going to use my long bow to attack the closest one to me so that I can inflict the most damage right in their fucking nose when I fucking shoot it.
So you've got 2 attacking you right now. One is running away, and then there's another one over by Flint.
I'm taking the one that's
where
running.
Wesley is down.
I'm taking the one by Flint.
Okay. So you're gonna
Actually, no. I want to
shoot...
take off the one that's running away. That's what I would like to do. And
okay,
that's
cool.
a 14.
So you put your short sword away. You spin around, and then you take out your short bow or whatever bow.
It's a
long bow.
bow.
Your long boy bow, and then you shoot an arrow. So it's a 14 to hit.
14.
That hits.
And it is a 5.
5. You shoot at the back of this goblin's head. Go straight through it.
Right through.
Kills him. Instant. Okay,
You ain't
cool.
getting
Next
away
in the
from
order.
me ever.
Next in the order. One of these goblins that are attacking you is going to take a swipe. Jesus Christ. So I rolled a 6, 7, 8 last time I attacked Dustin with these things. I just rolled a 5. So we're just going to keep going down until maybe someday these things hit Dustin. Again. Next in the order would have been Eros. However, you are stabilized on the ground, unconscious. Next in the order after that is Flint.
All right. Let's see here. I've stabilized
You've got
him.
this one goblin that you've just fended off a little bit. What do you do?
I'm gonna Sacred Flame him.
Hell yeah. All right, so he does not pass.
All right.
Roll your damage.
That's a 1d8. That's 8 points of damage.
8. How do you kill this goblin?
All right. I look at this motherfucker, and I pull him real close.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, you know what we do to people like you? This is as he's dying. Obviously, I wouldn't do this. And also,
What do you... it hurts, it burns. What do you do? What do you do to people like me?
we burn them just enough to cook them.
Yeah, no, I feel it. I'm feeling it.
Then, as they start to die, we break each
God.
of their joints.
I'm dead. He's dead.
Fingers.
Nope, he's dead now. It's you're talking to a corpse.
Well, fuck. I didn't even get to eat him.
Cool. So you kill that goblin. Next in the order is the other goblin that's attacking Dustin currently, and another 5 magical. And then back up at the top of the order, Nezran, you've got, I think it's just the 2 goblins attacking Candyman.
But what is Wesley's character's name?
It is Eros.
Eros. So what is happening around me right now? Are my hands still bound?
No.
Okay. All right.
I will say this. You're.
You picked someone up and threw him to the ground, motherfucker. No, your hands ain't bound anymore.
The energy from your Eldritch Blast burst through the ropes. I will say.
Good.
The only reason you didn't do it up top when you were bound up there is because if you were to do anything fishy, they might kill you while you're bound.
Right. I had a blade to my throat. Couldn't.
Yes.
I'm well practiced in deception. It comes from trafficking with dark beings.
And also, you'd be able to cast this with your hands bound anyway, so fuck it.
Oh, well,
all of those who want to say shit listening to this episode at me. All right, go ahead. What do you want to do?
I want to move. Eros, that's Wesley's character, right?
Yes.
I move towards Eros, summoning my dark power, and begin a blood ritual to heal him back to maximum strength.
What is this spell you're casting?
Let me look. I might be...
Give me 1 second. I might be talking out of my ass here. Hold on.
See if I can actually do that. All right.
Oh, you know what, guys? I'm so sorry. This actually takes life away from the person I'm touching. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I have a command spell. Do you think
so
I
that
could
would
command him to live?
No.
Okay. Okay. So
live, damn it. Okay.
Live, motherfucker, live.
I move towards my equipment pack where I know I have at least 1 vial of medicine. I think.
You do. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and roll a d20. We're going to do something called a pure luck check.
10.
10, exactly what you needed. You have 1 potion in there. It is a standard potion of healing.
I cradle this potion of healing, knowing I could use it for myself, but these brave warriors have helped me and allowed me to get my revenge on Yamek or Yemek. I wasn't really paying attention for him. He just pissed me.
Yeah, no, you got it. He's dead. Who cares?
Yeah, he's dead, right? I wander over to Eros's prone body and pour the potion on him.
Yeah, I'll say you can do that all in one turn. Cool. Go ahead and roll. Let me see.
Am I not allowed to?
So you have a movement speed of, I think, 30 feet, correct?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so I would say you're about 20 feet, 25 feet from the bag itself, next to your mace. And then I would say you can make that other 10 feet of movement to Eros to pour it in his mouth.
Okay. No,
cool.
not in his mouth, on his body.
Oh, on his body.
No.
Here's the thing. You're gonna have to pour it in his mouth. You gotta put it in his mouth.
All right. Just in his mouth then. Okay.
Okay. Good stuff. All right. So how much? Hold on. I have to find out how much
girl say to the other.
Nezran, go ahead and roll me 2d4 plus 4 for that potion of healing.
Roll.
Nobody can see this right now, but Wesley is just sticking out his tongue on screen, waiting for the potion to grace his mouth.
Or his boyfriend.
So I roll 2d4 dice, add those together, and then my healing.
Correct.
Okay. 3.
Well, it's plus 4 no matter what, so 2d4 plus that 4.
Okay. So 7 plus 4, 11.
11. Wesley, you pop back up with 11 HP.
Hi.
Yeah, is that the first thing you say coming back from the brink of death?
Your syrup tastes like Trimenic.
Thank you very much.
In your accent, please.
Your syrup tastes like Trimenic.
Ooh, nice. I like that. Okay. So you've revived.
Thank you.
Wesley's character next
Wait,
to me.
I have 11 HP.
What's your HP?
6.
Max. Your max HP is 6?
Yeah,
Something ain't right.
I told you.
Well, you pop back up to max then.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't get 11, you get 6 maximum. I gotta look at your character shit. Next in the order, we've got Candyman. You've got 2 more goblins attacking you. They're the last 2.
Well, the only thing I've seen
What do you do?
is that no one here is doing jack shit about killing these fucking goblins around. I unleash the fury of my short sword again, and I attack the next goblin right next to me.
Is that what you nickname it?
Oh, God. All right, so go ahead and roll to attack.
All right.
I want to hear more about this short
16 for my attack.
16 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Is it fleshy?
Why would it be the short sword?
That's a 5.
Aha!
That's the joke.
5 for my damage.
It's a 5 damage. All right, you mess him up pretty good. All right, next in the order, we've got Eros. You're back up. What do? You get up. Notice that this complete and total stranger has just healed you. You see 2 other goblins attacking Candyman. What do you do?
Well, okay, so around me, how many are wait, what's the most
there are
immediate
none around
enemy?
You
except
only got
for the
those...
one attacking.
No, he's dead.
Oh, so I see this guy who just revived me.
Uh-huh.
And I get up off the ground.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yep.
And then I walk up to this person and I say something. That was the beginning of my sentence. Something is ringing in my brain. I seem to get a very strange aura as I walk around you, but thank you so much for reviving me.
Wesley, go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh shit. Do I do it? Roll a 20 and then...
Yeah.
And then what?
And then add your perception.
Oh, okay, got you. It was a 18 roll, and I have +4 perception.
Okay. I probably should have made you roll Arcana for this, but that's okay. Perception, we'll just say the reason you said this to him is you notice an aura of what we call a demonic pact. So warlocks will make pacts with demons.
Got it.
to gain their power. However, normally it's not something that they let out into the open or tell people about most of the
Sure.
time.
Well,
what do you do now?
Well, I say in my mind speak because I imagine we're able to like talk,
That would.
telepathically.
There's a spell for that. Do you have it?
I don't. Maybe. Hold on. No, I just have comprehend languages. I don't
Okay,
think
well,
that
you're
includes
just gonna
that.
have to say this out loud then.
So I'm just gonna say to him out loud, and it's just gonna be very reassuring. Like, don't worry that I'm gonna like do anything to harm you. I'm a very fair wizard. Like, I don't care what your motives are as long as you're, not killing innocent people.
Sweet. Okay.
I'm a very like I don't really care what you're doing as long as you're not hurting innocent people. Like,
Nezran, do you have anything to say to that?
I say that just don't get in my way. That's what I have to say.
Fair
to that.
enough. Fair enough.
And then you can still take an attack action if you want.
Is there anything left to attack?
Yeah, there's 2 goblins attacking Candyman.
Yeah, and I've been killing every
shit, I
goddamn
thought
one
they
of them.
died.
Y'all ain't
Okay,
doing
well
shit.
then. Okay, well.
Well, I killed the boss, so
Okay, fine.
So
I'm
there's
gonna
that,
cast.
I guess.
Can I cast Burning Hands again?
You can. I will say this though, even though I'm not trying to give you a hint. I would save spell slots for the big bads.
Fine. I will do a Firebolt.
Firebolt, sweet. Cool. There's a weaker one attacking Dustin, and then there's a one that's looking pretty healthy. Which one do you wanna attack?
Let's do the. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go to the one that's about dead.
About dead. Okay.
Yeah, because at that point he's just kind of annoying.
Roll the hit.
Okay.
Does
D20.
anyone realize? But I mean, I do it every time. We like go through these things, and then we're like, and then Aaron goes, and then roll, and then everyone's like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, I forget it every fucking time.
I'm gonna keep doing it until you remember it.
I literally like
Okay,
go
muscle memory.
I rolled a 14,
14. That hits.
Yeah.
That just hits.
and it has a +5.
So that's So you definitely hit.
So it's 19.
So now roll your damage.
Ooh, I rolled an 8.
8 damage. Tell me how you kill this goblin. How do you do it? How do you absolutely destroy him?
Basically, I kind of like, okay, Scott won't know this. In the extended version of The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, there's a scene where Gandalf the White goes to meet
careful.
Saruman.
That's copyrighted.
Okay, there's a scene where the new White Wizard goes to meet the old White Wizard, and the old White
Totally
Wizard's
unrelated.
evil.
Yeah.
And he casts down this big, huge bolt of fire and tries to kill Gandalf.
Oh, yeah.
And Gandalf shields it, and then, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, so I imagine I just shoot, like, this big-ass, whip of fire out the ass of my staff.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and this goblin
like-
ain't no Gandalf, so, yeah, for sure. Definitely
Just
decimates
fucking
this goblin.
incinerates this goblin.
For sure. Next in the order, we've got...
Live cremation.
Next in the order, we've got Flint. Flint. There's one goblin left.
Well, where is it?
He's about 20 feet away from you.
I think there's one goblin left. I also think
You're
we shouldn't
correct.
take any survivors.
Ooh.
Come on, Prospector.
I want to intimidate him a little bit.
You could just kill him.
Isn't death intimidating enough?
So you've got options. You can kill him. You can
Or-
try to do some non-lethal damage to take him captive and try to ask him some questions. Or, you just not do anything, I guess, is your other option.
Oh, it's not that I'm gonna not do anything. I'm gonna scare the shit out of him.
Okay.
Alright.
How?
Everyone, close your ears.
Oh god.
Okay. Everyone close your... No, not like, don't take the headphones off.
Yeah. Alright.
Put them back on.
We don't know with Allie.
I'm going to make my
Like,
voice
truthfully.
boom up to 3 times as loud as normal.
You're doing thaumaturgy again?
Well, listen. There's only one way out of this cave, right?
Christ.
I guess, yeah.
All right. And we're blocking the entrance to the cave.
Sure.
Where's the
Are you
fucker
telling this to
gonna
the
go?
goblin? Are you telling this to the goblin
Oh
with
god,
thaumaturgy?
no. I'm going to say much, much worse.
Okay, go for it. Do it.
Alright. I'm going to say... Listen, punk! Shall we kill you now? Or later?
Okay, go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
That would be 19 plus...
Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
This is why
You
close
better...
your ears.
If you have minus, I'm gonna laugh, because he rolled an 18. Or, well, with minus 1.
It's 19.
17. It's just straight 19?
Straight 19.
Okay. Jesus. Cool. So in this situation, yeah, he's a little intimidated because you've just killed all of his brethren. And then you, this super loud dwarf from across the room, boom your voice at him, and he drops his weapon and goes, okay, all right, I want to live, I'll tell you whatever you want to know. And that's where we will end our session. So guys, yeah, that was, I'm very happy, Scott Shoemaker, I'm glad you could join us.
Absolutely.
For this campaign. And what did you guys think of this one, aside from all, like, the hiccups and shit? Wesley, you almost died.
I did almost die.
Yeah.
What can I say except you're welcome?
I'm excited to like keep going and gain more experience and get more, like, be able to acquire more skills.
Absolutely. Speaking of that, you all level up to level 2. So join us in next time. We're going to be releasing these episodes every other week after we do some editing and things like that, because God fucking knows we need so much editing, including from me. Other than that, do you guys have anything to plug? We'll start with Dustin. Do you have anything to plug?
Here's what I got to plug. Thank you very much, Aaron Man. New podcast, like I said, it's coming out called Drinks on Dusty. Focus of the podcast is we're in a pandemic right now, but I will have your drink. I'll buy the drink that your favorite drink to drink, whether it's alcoholic, anything, whatever it is. I get those drinks. We drink those same drinks together, and we drink and we talk about a bunch of bullshit.
Sweet. And
Sorry. That sounds like actually really fun.
Yep.
Oh, for sure.
I'd love to do that. That sounds so much fun.
The first time I heard the title, though, I assumed that we were, like, someone was taking drinks off of Dustin and then giving their, like, review on the drink.
that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I do need to get that out of the way. Joan Court is going to be my first guest, most likely.
Who is?
Joan.
Sorry.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Joan will be my first guest, I believe, but I actually,
that'll be cool.
I'm talking a lot about it, and I need to actually do it. But yeah,
I believe in you.
I got that going on, hopefully.
Scott, do you have anything to plug?
I don't have anything to plug other than whoever's listening to this, please keep on listening to this podcast. Thank you so much for listening to it. It's my first time playing, so hopefully there wasn't some hiccups. I think this is a lot of fun. I hope you guys, whoever's listening to this, will continue. I hope you guys will give Dustin's podcast a shout out, because that just also sounds like a lot of fun.
He's
too.
such a giving
Retweet us and hashtag that DD podcast to get your name in an episode. I'll name one of the characters after you. Wesley, do you have anything to plug?
I sure do. Okay, so exciting news. The first episode of We're Getting a Dog has gone online.
Wow.
As of this episode, it's still unlisted because I have to finish. It has to finish like converting.
Sure.
But I can still send links to people. But probably by the time this comes out, it'll be public. So the first episode is about Pomeranians.
Oh, yes.
And it is Dylan's episode. So he is presenting to me. So it's a lot of fun. We're so excited that it's out, and we're really proud of it. So go check that out.
Cannot wait to listen to that. Allie, you got anything to plug?
I don't have much. Save the Amazon. Keep it.
Oh, you don't have to talk in your character anymore. I know you worked really hard on it, but you don't have to do it 24/7. I swear to God, if we stop recording and you keep doing it after the recording's done, I'm gonna leave the house.
I'm going to continue
Allie?
to do it in character voice because it's going to be way more funny, I think.
Okay, well, we'll let you try it.
All right. wear your fucking mask, save the Amazon from burning to death, and spay and
Absolutely.
neuter your pets.
This is good. Thank you, Bob.
Wow.
I appreciate
Neuter
that.
the bird?
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Go ahead and tune in a couple weeks when we release the next episode. We should be releasing the episode before this and this one simultaneously, so you can kind of skip all the character creation stuff if you want. Until that time, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.